Hello traders and welcome back to BloomFX Signals, and I wish you a happy new year, and I really hope to be more profitable this year. I just finished to do the analysis for the next week and I said to share it here with you. And let's start with one of my favorite, Euro GPY. And if we look closer, here we have the analysis on the weekly. Okay, so as I told you last week, Euro GBP has reached a trend line formed in the last 12 years from which it rejected, if you look very closely. And judging by the pattern made in all these years, I expect the pair to keep the downward trend and in the coming week to test again the value of 120,900. Okay, or even 118. Well, let's see. However, I will wait for the market to open and enter the sell at the first close for 1 day under 127. Okay, keep that in mind. And next week we are still counting on a massive descent. So we said that the price will go up, and now we are expecting the price to reject and to come back down. And please have a note that this pair may be influenced in the short term by any news about the vaccine or Brexit. Okay, so before going into this trade, again and all the time I repeat, you need confirmation. Okay, let's go to Euro USD. Again, also the weekly, and as I said on the January of 3rd of January, I expect Euro USD to have a very strong correction, to have a correction in this area at 1.25 area, which is here. Okay, and if it closes above 122,600 in the next week, even for 1 day, so keep that in mind, I will look for a buy until the zone 125, from where I will look for a sell again until the zone of 115. Okay, so it's the second week when it rejects from the area of 1.22500, reason why I will bet on a sell. So we have to be very careful with this one, and I said that I will wait for the market to open and I will enter it with a sell at the first closing of the pair below 1.22600. Okay, and again sorry, and again I said that please have a note that also for this pair may be influenced in the short term by any news about the vaccine or Brexit. Please, all the time before going into a trade, you must have confirmation. And also for Euro USD and for all the pairs that I will give today in the analysis, you must have the confirmation. And also I give you two possibilities, if it's gonna close up or down. Okay, let's go further. USD GPY. For USD GPY, again, as I said on the January of 3rd of January, USD GPY, it's in strategic area, let's say, where it has rejected many times in the recent history. Okay, and even if it closed below the trend line, we believe that the dollar would not fall fall more than this area, okay, where it is possible to rise in the next period. USD GPY rejected from the trend line area, as I said, and I am waiting for a little correction movement and then up again. So wait for USD GPY to make here this little fall and then to go up again. And please, if you follow my analysis, again, I repeat, you trade only when you have confirmation, because you never know what the market can give you. Let's go to the next one. Euro Swiss franc. Okay, let me make it a little bit bigger. I'm trying, because here we are on the trading view where I post the analysis. And again, as I said, if you remember, when I said on the 3rd of January, Euro Swiss franc has climbed and reached the resistance zone formed in the last year. Considering that, we think that the pair will make a range in this area, okay, from where it will descend again towards 1.6800 and then rejects from the Fibonacci 618 area, where we expect a little correction and then the price may go down again. But I repeat that also for this pair, it may be influenced in the short term by any news about the vaccine or Brexit. Let's go to Euro GBP. Okay. Euro GBP will make a corrective move to the Fibonacci 0.5, which is here, or maybe 618, after which it's gonna go up again. Euro GBP climbed, as I said, and rejected from the Fibonacci area 0.382. Where we expect a little correction and then we go up again. I will look for a buy at the first daily closure over the Fibonacci level of 0.382 or 618. So wait for the price to see how it's going to react in this area. If it's going to reject here, or it's going to go straight, or it's going to go down, we have to wait. But please go into this trade only when you have a confirmation. And believe me, all the time I'm doing like this, and I'm successful. Without any confirmation, you cannot trade. Okay, you can trade, but you are not profitable. Okay, Euro CAD will make a corrective move to the Fibonacci 0.5 area, or maybe 618, after which it's gonna go up again. So Euro CAD rejected from Fibonacci level 0.5, and I will buy them on the first closure for 1 day over 1.5520, or no, it's 55,200, sorry. Or it will continue to go down to the Fibonacci 618 area and then to go up again. We don't know, so I told you we need more confirmation before going into a trade. Let's go to Euro New Zealand. I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so Euro New Zealand closed it in the trend line and in the resistance format for several years. I will wait for a closure even one day over the trend line, and I will buy it from at least 150 pips. Okay, keep that in mind. And if it closed below the trend line, I will look for a buy at the next strong resistance. Okay, and again, please, for this one, have a note that this pair may be influenced in the short term by any news about the vaccine or Brexit. So if you trade Euro New Zealand, please wait for the best confirmation, and like this you can go into your trade. Let's go to GJ. GJ also closed over 786 Fibonacci level, if you look here, and which cancelled my sell idea for the moment, because I was thinking for a sell. Okay, I wait for the trend line to be hit, and if it rejects even for one day, I will enter the sell for about 250-300 pips. Okay, also I will give you tips if you are on my Telegram group chat, and there I will give you more tips and ideas. Okay, and also I have some other pairs that I couldn't put them on the trading view because I'm not allowed to put too many pairs. So here we have GBCAD, and if you look, GBCAD rejected from the level 618 Fibonacci, and we are waiting to go down to the Fibonacci area 0.236. So I think for this one it's very simple, and if you look on the weekly here, it's like we are in a huge let's say range area. Okay, let's go to GBP AUD. I like GBP AUD, to be honest. Okay, I did it a little bit bigger, and if you remember, again on the 3rd of January I said that GBP AUD had rejected from the trend line, and it will climb to Fibonacci 0.5 area, or even to 0.618, from where GBP AUD rejected directly from the Fibonacci 0.382 and tested the trend line again. Okay, a closure even on the day over the trend line makes me buy it for at least 300 or 400 pips. Okay, so keep that in mind if you trade this pair. Okay, let's go to the heavy one, to gold. And gold rejected from Fibonacci 618 and exceeded our expectation. We gave 1824, 1874, if you remember. From the next period, we expected to make a range in this area and to continue to climb to the area of 1923, 1983. Gold arrived in an area of 1960, from where the NFP came down to the Fibonacci area 618. Okay, so gold played here. A new rejection and a closure even for one day over Fibonacci 618 forced me to watch and buy until the area of 1922. So here is 1920, it's somewhere here. So from the Fibonacci 618, boom, the price will go up. Don't play with gold only when you have the best confirmation, okay? USD CAD. USD CAD, let's make it a little bit smaller. USD CAD approached the trend line formatted and rejected for more than 10 years. A rejection and a closure even for 1 day over the trend line makes me buy it for at minimum 250, 300 pips. So let's say that next week we should make some beautiful pips, because now already let's say that the market is ranging and it can give us the direction, okay? Let's go to USD Swiss franc, which rejected again from the trend line format and respected for more than 10 years. A rejection and a closure even for 1 day over the trend line, and the support, okay, makes me buy it for at minimum 300 or 400 pips. Look at this beautiful move, because we are expecting the price to reject and to come back up where we have this week, okay? These are let's say technical analysis also here we have, and so on. Let's go further to AUD USD, and AUD USD is approaching the trend line format and respected for more than 10 years. A rejection and a closure over 1 day, closure even for 1 day over the trend line, and the support makes me sell it for a minimum of 300, 400 pips. So we are waiting for AUD USD to reject this area and then to go down and to have a sell. AUD GPY, if you look, has closed again in the area of a strong resistance formed in the last 5 years. A rejection and a closure even for 1 day over the resistance, and over this resistance, which is 87.30, makes me sell it for at least 300 pips. I'm waiting to see how it's going to react around this area, and then if the price is going in my direction where I want it, I will have a sell. AUD New Zealand. For AUD New Zealand, read up exactly as I said in the last weeks, and rejected from the Fibonacci 0.5, and I will wait to see if he's going to reject from here on and I will sell it again, okay? If you close, if it's going to close even for 1 day over the Fibonacci 0.5, which is here, I will buy it up until the Fibonacci 618. So if you look, you have some pips here, and it's almost 80 pips, let's say. Yes, 80 pips. If we have this, no, let's say 70 to be sure, but I will wait for the price to see exactly where it's gonna close, okay? And the last one, CAD JPY. the little CAD JPY has overcome to the Fibonacci 618 level, and now it's going to 786 Fibonacci level. A rejection and a closure below 786 Fibonacci, even for 1 day, I have to give a sell for about 250, 300 pips. So don't forget that this week it's going to be very beautiful with a lot of pips, and you just need only to be patient and not to overtrade and to wait for the confirmation. Okay, so if our analysis is helpful, please give a like and subscribe to the page, and I'm waiting for you on the Telegram Signal group to comment and come up with suggestions related to the analysis for the next week. Thank you, and